There were plenty of feature races this past week across New South Wales, starting at Tabcorp Park Menangle last Saturday night, where Kiwi filly Our Bare Knuckle went one step closer to the New South Wales Oaks. She took out the Group 3 Wraith Memorial following this drive by Natalie Rasmussen.
Arts Treasure the leader. It's Arts Treasure in front, but Our Bare Knuckle is closing quickly with Major Occasion. Oh, Our Bare Knuckle levels up on the outside. It might have skipped at the start, but it's going to be too good where it counts on the line. And Our Bare Knuckle goes home to beat Major Occasion, a big run.
Meanwhile, in the Riverina that night, it was Tamora's time to shine with their Tab Carnival of Cups. Seasoned pacer Saloon Passage stepped up to the challenge to win the Tamora Pacers Cup, giving reinsman Cameron Hart one of his biggest wins to date.
On the outside, coming quickly now, Saloon Passage. Saloon Passage has raced up to Strathlochlan Andia, and Saloon Passage wins the Cup.
There were two heats of the Kevin and Kay Seymour Evolution Series at Newcastle last Tuesday week. The first was taken out by driver Robert Morris, who overcame transport issues to deliver this drive on Squire. Meanwhile, the other heat was taken out by fellow Sydney reinsman Chris Geary following this performance on the locally trained filly Black Silhouette.
Text Message works to second spot, coming home but fairly down the outside. Black Silhouette has a nice break though inside the 150. It's Black Silhouette clear over Text Message. Late running on is Tarminda, but Black Silhouette in front of Black Silhouette.
Elvis was certainly a hit at Parks last Wednesday week as the club hosted their annual Elvis at the Trots meeting. This year, the Elvis Championship was won by Monique Parsons and her pacer It's a Shakedown, who beat the aptly named Rockin' and Rollin'.
And in front now as they turn around into that home straight is Rockin' and Rollin'. In second position now, in fact, on the inside it's Barkway Arnold. Rockin' and Rollin', and in coming between the gappers It's a Shakedown. In front though, Barkway Arnold, It's a Shakedown. It's a Shakedown wins the final.
There were more Evolution Series heats at Penrith last Thursday. Paul Fitzpatrick trained the Quinella in the Fillies edition, with Prophecy narrowly getting the cash over Martha McKenzie. And there was another close finish in the boys division, with Lip Reader getting the cash for trainer-driver James Rattray.
It's dropped the hammer, about 3 parts in front, but out deep, Lip Reader finishing brilliantly. Have a look at Sports Runner flying home with Premier Joy. The leader is Lip Reader. Oh, this is close to a dead heat.
The first 2-year-old races in New South Wales for the season were held at Leeton last Friday with 2 heats of the Breeders' Plate. The first winner was Pete's Big Jim, a gelding by Big Jim, while the second heat winner was Major Roll, a gelding by Roll with Joe.
Heart of Cooper a bit wide in that corner. Major Roll's out after him again. Major Roll's finishing the better of the two. Major Roll from Heart of Cooper, and Major Roll gets the money. Major Roll beat Heart of Cooper.
There are also feature races at Goulburn on Sunday, including the Walla Walla Stakes, which was taken out with ease by Franco Nelson, who was having his first start for trainers Shane and Lauren Tritton. It was certainly a royal story in Goulburn's other feature race, the Tom and Angela Hewitt Memorial. It was fittingly won by Bernie Hewitt and his talented mare Royal Story, and the race is named in honour of Bernie's parents.
Colin McGregor, she's getting a peg run. She's trying to wear down Royal Story, but Royal Story kicks in the lane, and Royal Story, she goes home to beat a very game Colin McGregor.
The trip to Newcastle last Monday was profitable for Premiership winning driver Todd McCarthy after he drove a treble. This was Todd's third winner of the day, Affronte.
Out by 10-15 metres. The times are changing. Running home down the outside first pleader, but at the 100 it's all Affronte. The favourite a mile in front. He's going to bolt in. Affronte comes down to the wire to win.
Todd McCarthy continued that success into the meeting at Menangle on Tuesday afternoon, where he delivered another big win. This time on Rakarola, who rated a career best 151.
But it's Rakarola, 100 left to go. It's making an absolute mess of them. It's 5, 6, 7 in front of Double Encounter, and easy as you like, Rakarola will absolutely annihilate them.
There was an interesting result at Young on Tuesday night when the judge could not separate these two horses in race 7. It was already a big week for the Hewitts, but the family theme continued when father and daughter trainers Bernie Hewitt and Gemma Rood dead-heated for first.
Here's Comedy Conqueror, but halfway down the straight. Here's a great finish coming up here on the outside. Comedy Conqueror puts its head in front, and by gee, this is going to be very close indeed. I'll stay out of it.
There were plenty of smiles after Mitch Faulkner trained and drove an Eden Highlander to victory in the Gold Nugget at Tamworth on Wednesday night.
Harrow Keith on the outside, and further out is Lura throwing out the challenge, and then Burning Ambition. Here's a good go, and Eden Highlander in front and got there, and Eden Highlander's won it.
And that was another edition of The Week That Was. Thanks for watching.